from those? These are weird sets today.
So Cruncho is, I guess, like middle ground. He's not too passive, but he's also not very aggressive. But I haven't seen Pike play in a long time, so I don't know how he's going to approach this.
Yeah. And since these two characters have good rolls, anything could happen.
I mean, yeah, and then Rob also has the laser, which can help get rid of gunmen, knock back the cannon in the direction, or break the disc. So we shall see how that works. Right now, Pike doing a good job, just kind of chipping away at Cruncho, not giving him room to set up, which is the important part. When you fight Duck Hunt, you do not want to give him room to breathe at all. The moment you give him room to breathe is the moment that you just have trouble approaching and like getting on him, because then you have to get through the wall of projectiles that people throw. And Cruncho is fairly good at doing that.
Like, he's aggressive, that's good, but I feel like he should just space more at times, like here and there.
And like I said, you don't want to give Duck Hunt too much space to breathe, because then you can't really do much. And he is, especially Rob, I mean, he does have the laser, which does go through all projectiles and all the stuff that Duck Hunt probably can throw. But it's still like, you don't want to give him that room at all. Because otherwise, like you see the beginning, was chipping away, keeping pressure. Cruncho wasn't doing much, but now that he got room to breathe for a bit, he brought the percent back really, really hard.
Yeah.
So right now, even game. We'll get them off stage.
Oh, that's really good.
Oh, yeah, that was good. Went through the stage, knocked the can off, but he's still stuck at the ledge, unfortunately. And
yeah, it's really hard in general.
Yeah, this is probably the hard part, especially with Rob being the big body he is, like getting rid of his pressures. Like Cruncho's just kind of throwing stuff at him.
Yeah.
And pressuring him to hold shield and grabbing him and just throwing him back off stage, which is the hard part that you can see. Right now, Pike needs to get the pressure back on and disrupt his setups and not let him get with this. Like, he's retreating in neutral. I'm assuming to like just charge disc and not to get hit by everything, but like at the same time, that's a very bad idea against Duck Hunt. Because now he just gets to throw his items out, put his pressure, set up the traps that he wants to do.
Yeah.
And it's also a very bad spot because Duck Hunt, for how bad people say he is, has pretty good kill power. And Rob, even though Rob is a heavy, he probably will die to maybe like a can up air setup or just like a raw back air at this point.
Yeah.
But then again, he does have rage, so down throw up air will kill Duck Hunt at this percent.
Wow, and still
good
living.
The living can. That's the heavy factor.
Yeah.
That's hard part. He's having trouble getting, just kind of just walking into the cans.
Oh, and you ran into it. I don't think he had a jump.
He might have been trying to reserve gas. Rob can act out of it. Oh, just raw up smashes. All right.
He caught him rolling. The thing about Cruncho, like he had a really bad roll happen. Now roll happen, panic habit. That's probably like his really big downfall.
Yeah, he does tend, if you pressure him well enough, he tends to throw some semi-questionable options, but
it'll work out.
Yeah, it works out every now and then. And right now, like I said,
Pike is just trying to get in.
Yeah, he's having trouble just getting on that percent that he wants to tack on.
Cruncho getting a good fair string right there.
It doesn't help that Duck Hunt has the frame 1 can, which kind of gets him out of most situations. Yeah. And he also will, unless his percentage is that much higher, he almost will always come out of hit stun first. So it's also a dangerous situation. It's like if you do an untrue combo against Duck Hunt and he does the can, and you're at high percent, you will probably die because he'll hit you both in the same direction more than likely, and you just get up there. But it was a pretty even start beginning of the game, but now Cruncho's setting up that lead. He's been able to just kind of get his items out there, I guess. His can, the discus, and his gunman. So Pike having a little bit of trouble approaching here.
I
feel like Cruncho is doing a decent job at like throwing or using
he's good at spacing now. He's good at covering his options.
Well, he's also using his moves pretty smartly, trying to getting Pike to drop shield when he wants him to, or just kind of hold shield.
Yeah. He's pretty much conditioning him to when, like you said, when to drop shield, and then that's when he starts getting in, which is really smart of him.
Yeah.
Right now, like Pike is having a really hard time getting in. I don't know if he ever played any of the Duck Hunts. I don't know if he like knows the matchup or anything.
I mean, he played around when I'm Hip was here, so.
Yeah. But I'm Hip doesn't play Duck Hunt anymore.
I mean, he doesn't anymore, but Pike also didn't really play the time or during this time since I'm Hip's gone. Actually, this one may not be too bad because Rob is the heavy body.
Yeah, and he has the rage too, so he could probably kill him with down throw up air.
If he gets a few more hits in, chips at it a bit more, down throw up air probably will kill.
Yeah.
Only problem is he needs to get in, which he's struggling very hard to do. He's having trouble maneuvering around Duck Hunt's items and skills.
And Rob is not the best character to get in.
Oh, definitely not. Slow, giant body. Only thing he has really to get past most of the items are his laser, but he's getting hit by these cans a lot. Oh.
Wow, he's still alive.
So
well, every gunman is different.
Let's call him out. So The interaction before that, I really liked Cruncho's setup. So what he did is he's hidden Pike like the past 2-3 times with the can. So he threw it out again on purpose, but he placed gunman. So when Pike jumped to avoid the can, he wasn't paying attention. The gunman shot him.
So he's just keeping an eye on one thing instead of the other.
He's not paying attention to all of Duck Hunt's moves. Yeah, and he got caught off guard. Didn't look like he was expecting that at all. So good job, Cruncho. That was a pretty solid game on your end.
Yeah, because anything could have happened there. Like if Pike managed to get in, if he catches one of Cruncho's whiffs, he could have potentially won that.
Yeah, definitely. With Rob's moves, if you get in on Duck Hunt and don't give him room to breathe, I'm fairly confident Duck Hunt will struggle to get out.
I wonder why he chose Battlefield.
So he can live longer. He's big. Oh, he's not. And
he can get around the setups.
I guess platforms to help get around, like, yeah, Duck Hunt's moves. Can is pretty annoying, but...
Oh, he actually read that roll, which was actually really smart of him. He knew when he was going to roll behind. He knew the mix-up he was going to do, so he ended up turning around.
Like, yeah. Alright, so even percent. Pike just doing raw B&B. Cruncho, once again, just the setup and the pressure with his items. Not giving Pike much room to do anything about it. Just, you see the spinning top, the gyro, is just kind of getting knocked away by cannon or the disc, or even like gunman. So the only thing he has available is the laser, but even then, that barely charges.
One thing I'm noticing too from Pike is like every time when Cruncho throws a gunman, he doesn't rush him in. Which I know Rob is not fast, but like I feel like he doesn't like manage to hit him because gunman can actually extend the hurt box around if you hit him, and then it could hit Duck Hunt as well.
It can, but it's also a little bit hard to do that. And, like, it's risky because then you're committing to move in front, or you're committing to move to hit the gunman. And Duck Hunt isn't necessarily actually ever going to be trying to hit you for hitting the gunman. He doesn't have to. You can just kind of let it get hit. It doesn't really matter to him. He has 2 other moves that you can use to just avoid spacing.
That's true. Normally he's always next to us, so he can actually get hit by him since he has so much end lag while throwing the gunman.
What I'd like to see Pike do is kind of just just slow down the game a bit, kind of walk back and forth and shield the items, just to see find opportunities to get in. Because right now he's just kind of
rushing in. It's just not a good
running
idea.
in, and then Cruncho's with his items everywhere.
That was
just
good.
Hitting him multiple times.
That didn't kill.
Oh, easily. Alright, so this game's going a lot better for Pike. Pretty even percent. Down throw up air might kill.
He's still alive.
Yeah, he has almost max rage. And Duck Hunt isn't the heaviest. Oh no, Duck Hunt's actually decently heavy, huh? Duck Hunt's decent.
He's pretty light. He's pretty light.
Okay, so he's midweight? Is he? Alright.
Well,
good job to Cruncho taking away that stock with up air.
Yeah, Pike is just really trying to close the stock right here.
Unfortunately, because he tried to read the get up with up smash.
He's not waiting. He's not waiting for him to just get up on ledge.
He didn't neutral get up, but he was a little bit late on the trigger.
Yeah, but he's just what Pike is doing. He's just too greedy. He really wants to get a kill, which is bad.
Oh well, no, that was good.
Just wait for him to what he throws out, and then maybe he'll do it again.
Yeah,
well, people always have a second time doing it.
He did the Rob setup with the gyro at the ledge, but instead of just charging up smash, he waited for Cruncho to react. Yeah. I'm assuming Cruncho was trying to go for a roll because he thought Pike was going to up smash right away, but Pike was being smart and he waited for Cruncho to actually react or to do something.
I feel like he has to do that more within this set right now.
Like it's kind of hard though, because like I said earlier. Okay. But like I said, he's struggling to get in, and that's what you want to do against Duck Hunt. You don't want to give him room to breathe to throw out gunman, can, or the disc. But yeah, I know that's like it struggles for up, but like that's like the issue with this matchup. He's just not getting in, and when he does get in, it feels like he's getting scared of being on top of Duck Hunt. Yeah, but that's not. He does want to item more, but like it's not working too well because Duck Hunt has more items than he does.
That was one of those moves that like it already like you tell it shut down.
Alright. Oh, well that DI. I'm not sure. Caught off guard with the nair.
You want to commentate? I'm hungry.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm really hungry right now.
Just stay if you want, dude.
Alright, Vance is about to commentate right now.
I'm
really hungry
right now. Dude, sometimes I just snack on the stream, dude. Don't even trip.
I don't want to do that. That's pretty. Like I have limits, alright?
Man, people on the stream really be expecting you to like starve. I was like, nah, dude. I mean, I know I can't do that on me.